Ceremony is here again. I'm Bill Cody, 6:50 a.m. WSN, the Grand Ole Opry. So happy to be the host for the event again today. It's our 16th Walk of Fame ceremony, and it was founded to recognize the very broad and diverse group of individuals who make contribution to music of all genres, who have a significant connection to this city. Today, we are thrilled to be honoring two of the biggest artists in music history. Country Music Hall of Famers, Alabama, and that legendary soul man and Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Sam Moore. The 71st and 72nd stars on the Walk of Fame. The Walk of Fame is a project of the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation Foundation, Music City, Inc. But of course, it wouldn't be possible without all our great sponsors. We want to recognize our founding sponsor, Gibson Guitar. A round of applause to Henry Juskowitz and his crew. He's the CEO of Gibson, the entire Gibson family for their support. We also recognize the Hilton Nashville downtown, Made First, Coca-Cola, and that guitar slinger right there, David Anderson, for their continued support. I want to introduce to my right on the stage and start by saying a special thank you to Mayor Megan Barry and her staff for their support today. Seated next to her, Christy Smith, the chair of the Metro Parks Board of Directors. We couldn't do this event without the help of the Parks Board and staff, certainly. And we also have Beth Courtney with us, who is the chair-elect of the board for the Nashville Convention and Visitors Corporation, who is joined by CEO Butch Spirited down on the end there. The NCBC staff produces this great event for the city, and we thank you all for your efforts. Since the first induction ceremony, Music City has celebrated a diverse group of artists, from Reba to Little Richard, and it was so cold that day, and I still hear his immortal words, "Shut up, Bill, I'm freezing!" The Fisk Jubilee Singers, Kings of Leon. We've celebrated singers, songwriters, producers, conductors, business executives, musicians, and each of these individuals have one thing in common. They each had a creative impact on Music City and our wonderful musical heritage. Today's honorees are no exception. Alabama's Randy Owen, Teddy Gentry, and Jeff Cook, and Sam Moore. Their careers, their accomplishments, and their contributions have been immeasurable to Nashville, Tennessee. And to help honor them, would you welcome our mayor, Megan Barry.
Bill. It's great to be with all of you here. Bill was actually the MC for my first State of Metro address a couple of weeks ago over at the amphitheater, and that's one of Nashville's newest music venues, and we love it. I wanted to give a special shout out to some of the other elected officials who are here with us today. We have State Representative Harold Love in the house over here. We have Councilman Robert Swope, and we have Council Member Devette Blaylock, both right here. And although he's not elected, he is leading up a great project for us right now. We have Henry Hicks, who is the CEO of the National Museum of African American Music, with us also today. Henry. I want to thank Butch and his team at the Convention and Visitors Bureau for all that they do for Walk of City, the Music City Walk of Fame and this ceremony. And I also want to welcome all of you who are in here, and all of you who are out there today, whether you live in Nashville or whether you're just visiting to our Walk of Fame Park. Welcome. It's one of my favorite places in the city. And let me tell you why. It's because it's one of those few places that you all can walk around and soak in all this great music that has come out of Nashville. And we are known as Music City because music actually inspires and invigorates Nashville. And you see it all around us. You see it in the songwriters, the musicians, the producers, the conductors, the managers, the executives, the publishers, the engineers, the tour managers, the publicists, the stagehands, and the designers. They all work and live and play here every day. And if you take a quick stroll around Walk of Fame Park over here, you're going to see all that diversity of the talent that we have in Nashville. You're going to see Dolly Parton. You're going to see CeCe Winans. You're going to see Kid Rock, Johnny Cash, Jack White, and Loretta Lynn. And the location of the park also keeps that story going. because we are right here. If you take a moment, you can see we're right here by the Scuberhorn, which is right behind us, which is the home of our Grammy-winning symphony. You've got Bridgestone Arena behind me, which is also recognized as one of the best concert venues in America. And you've got the iconic Country Music Hall of Fame right over here, which celebrates our great musical beginnings. So take a walk and have a chance to see all those, because we have a really powerful recipe. And there are a whole lot of mayors out there who would love to get their hands on what Nashville does. The depth of our community, the diversity, the collaboration, the spirit that drives so much of the joy that comes from our music makes Nashville truly Music City. And I am grateful in the unique way that we get to honor all these individuals, like the folks who are sitting up here today on this stage. And I can tell you that there are no more two deserving acts than the two that we have with us right now. The great soul singer, Sam Moore, and the amazing country group, Alabama. Early in his career, Sam spent a lot of time in a certain city that's a few hours west of here, that we're not gonna name. But he has recently been a tremendous friend to Nashville. He's given freely of his time to help spread the word about our great music culture, and he's become a regular performer throughout our city. And Sam, just to paraphrase, I thank you. Now, I can't sing, but I'm just going to paraphrase it. One of your biggest hits. You didn't have to love us like you did, but you did. But you did. And we thank you. So thank you, Sam. And Alabama, not only did you excel in country music, but your music is actually what catapulted the genre to the mainstream. And you are really one of the first bands that brought Nashville to the world. And 3 decades later, you are still singing. In fact, you all just sang last week over there. And even though Nashville is a ways away from the mountains, I think one of the lyrics in Mountain Music perfectly captures what happens here every single day. And I can't sing this one either, but you'll know it, and you can hum along. Play some back home, come on music that comes from the heart. Play something with lots of feeling, because that's where music has to start. So, Sam Moore, Alabama, you have brought so much feeling to your music for so many of us for so many years now. So Sam and Jeff, Teddy and Randy, let me congratulate you on this well-deserved honor, and to thank you for all you have done for our great city, Nashville. Thank you.
She's got command of lyrics. She had Peter Frampton at her State of the Metro address, and she was up there singing every word with him. Thank you, Mayor Barry. Our first inductee is the legendary soul man himself, Mr. Sam Moore. Sam earned this title being the tenor voice of the Grammy-winning duo Sam and Dave, whose iconic hit Soul Man sold more than 10 million records worldwide. And the duo, they had many more remarkable songs. Hold On, I'm Coming, I Thank You, Soul Sister. While known for R&B, Sam has collaborated with artists of all genres, including Zac Brown, John Bon Jovi, Vince Gill, Sting, and Conway Twitty. In fact, his collaboration with Conway, Rainy Night in Georgia, was the last recording of Conway's career. Sam is one of Nashville's most enthusiastic advocates, elevating the Music City brand and showcasing the diversity of music that calls Nashville home. He's performed at so many conventions to sell the city, played at the Music City Food and Wine Festival. Earlier this year, he was able to fulfill a lifelong dream when he performed with the Fisk Jubilee Singers at a special celebration in their honor. Sam has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, has been named one of the top 100 greatest singers of all time. That was by Rolling Stone magazine. Here to present Sam Moore is a performer who's been called the Rolls Royce of country singers. And I get to share the stage with her at the Grand Ole Opry, where she celebrates 50 years of membership. 11 Grammy Award nominations, 20 top 10 Billboard country singles, and 31 charting albums, 3 of which hit #1 throughout her incredible career. Would you welcome the great Connie Smith.
all of that, Bill had said everything there was to say about Sam Moore, but I think Sam Moore is just getting started. He is an all-encompassing singer. He's actually been voted by the Rolling Stone as one of the top 100 singers of all time. Don't you agree? And being a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and a member of the Vocal Group Hall of Fame, and a member of the Grammy Hall of Fame, you would think that he would just go home. But Sam is, I mean, what else can you do? But if there's anything else that can be done, Sam's gonna do it. Because that heart that's as big as a mountain, and that voice that's as big as the waves of the ocean, he is something that is iconic just to watch. When he comes in a room, he brings joy with him. I love him very much, and I even heard him sing a George Jones country song with Marty Stewart. I love him too. But Sam is such a great singer, and the fact that he's still going and still creating and still loving everybody everywhere he goes, it's an honor for me to stand up here and to introduce him and to induct him to into the Walkway of Stars in Nashville. Sam, would you come?
Let's give Connie Smith a great big hand, please. You know, anytime that I'm getting an award, my wife, my publicist, even Connie, even her husband, they all start sneaking down in their seats because they don't know what I'm going to say. I'm a very nice person when you get to know me. I would fire my wife for what I've been doing for almost, 60 years, but you gotta understand I have a tendency to forget words now when I sing. I'll start singing Soul Man and wind up singing Hold On, I'm Coming. So I don't know what I'm, but I'd like to thank Butch and everybody that has embraced me with this award. And I am more than happy, and it's a pleasure and an honor. I think it's almost complete now. Once I get Connie Smith to sing with me some gospel, it will be complete. So I want to ask you a question, then I'm going to leave. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Thank you. Now I'm going to sit my butt down.